Welcome you everyone on behalf of Pharma Literati and NCRD Sterling Institute of Pharmacy for this course on pharmaceutical research, uh, the intellectual property rights and drug regulatory affairs. This is a niche course, I would say, which is now into its second batch. I'll just share my screen to give you a brief about how the course would run, how we would be learning over next almost 9 to 10 weeks different activities, as well as we would be also knowing the different careers that are there for the pharmaceutical students. Unlike other courses, herein it would be a mix of, I would say, on one side the career opportunities, like for example, what are the career opportunities in drug discovery or formulation, analytical, technology transfer, pharmacovigilance, or pharma research as such. Now, when we say career opportunities, we would have different speakers from the industry, pharma industry, who would be telling you more about, I would say, the kind of profile they are having in the industry, pharma industry. Beyond that, the kind of skill set that is required for these jobs, and lastly, who should actually go for these kind of jobs actually, so for example, what happens generally, what we have seen is with pharmacy students, in most of the cases, the students generally they piggyback others, or they are just किसी एक को job मिल जाता है in one department and everyone goes there only, remember that career, especially pharma research careers, are more individualized. They need to be customized. When you have to have your career for 30 or 35 odd years, that point of time, you have to be fit for that job. That is more important. So many times what happens is, we have really brilliant students who are toppers in their academics, but once they go into the industry, therein they are really struggling. It's not that the students I mean, there is any question mark on the capabilities of the students, but in many cases they're misfit for the job. And this is one thing we are trying to I would say bridge here, between the actual profiles in the industry and I would say the kind of skill sets that are required. So we would have people from different organizations in the pharmaceutical industry as such, and we would be having these sessions, different sessions on the different career opportunities individually. And of course, these sessions would be more, these may not be purely technical sessions. These would be, I would say, more or less interactive sessions based on their expertise, their experience. All the students, I have a request, you can ask as many questions rather to all the speakers who would be joining in for various sessions for us. Beyond this, we would be recording all the sessions. We would be providing you the recordings of the sessions as long as the course is running. This is on one side about the career opportunities front. On the other side, we have tried to combine two separate careers or brief understanding of intellectual property rights and regulatory affairs. Now, why these two careers? Herein, we would be giving you some kind of technical knowledge or technical expertise, I would say, considering the UG level or the PG level student as such. Okay. Now, why these two careers? Now, if you look at the number of participants, and most of the participants are females actually, And in last few years, these are the two careers which are really preferred by females. Not only females but even males, they prefer these kind of careers on regulatory affairs and intellectual property rights as such. uh, these careers have got great potential. They are service departments to the core research, I would say, the pharma research per se. And in last few years, people have realized that specifically post COVID, these careers are also providing you that flexibility of working, working from home as such, so that way, these careers are preferred by everyone, and that's the reason we selected these two careers and then combined this as a course, basically, as a certificate course in pharmaceutical research, IPR, and RND. As I said, we would have different industry experts as such, uh, and you would always have those opportunities to interact with them. I would say you can be as clear or as whatever queries you have in terms of your career. At the end, what we are expecting, honestly speaking, I'm against the examination system, but then we'll be conducting an exam at the end for this, for to provide the certificates. But at the end of this particular course, basically 30 hours course, uh, what we are expecting as an outcome is not that certificate or knowledge that probably each one of you would be getting, but beyond that, all these 70 students who have joined for the courses, you would be in a position to understand what is that right kind of career for you. Just because your topper, your best friend, your close friend, all these are going for pharmacovigilance career, you should not go for that career. The careers are individualized. What is important is don't go for the best career. Go for the career which is best fit for you as an individual. आपके लिए क्या अच्छा है? And if you can answer this question at this level, third year or final year B Farm, probably you won't struggle in your career later on. If you get the right kind of opportunity in the right kind of department wherein you are fit, then your career growth would be really good. But and if you are a misfit, then at least maybe it's just not about your career, but even the organization loses because they are training, or they are providing you the kind of skill set in that specific job as well, right? So that's the motto of this particular, I would say, exercise or the certificate course that we are making. As Dipali mentioned, so we are running it under the brand of Pharma Literati, and we are very much thankful to NCRD Sterling Institute of Pharmacy, the course convener, Dr. Rupesh, who provided us this opportunity to conduct this course. This is the second